and beautiful blessings. As promised, I wanted to come talk to you about the Abundance Code Collective and kind of how it came about, what's inside, and when you can participate in it. So I started playing around with Reiki and money Reiki, specifically for like manifesting a couple years ago. And I came up with these ideas of ways to use it to reach my goals. Um, I started working around with it, and to hold myself accountable, I invited a few people to join me in the practices that I was doing this year, which were these money Reiki sessions. Money Reiki is a form of Reiki that focuses on the energy of money, working with the energy of money, clearing out limitations and blocks when it comes to money. Oftentimes, we have stories about money that we learned as children or that were programmed into us by society. There are emotional challenges and triggers attached to money, as well as how we feel about ourselves. So there's all of these different layers involved, and I think it's really beautiful. So I started doing these cycles and aligned them with the energy of the moon to help during the clearing phase, where we're clearing out energy and releasing blocks. And there's like an intention setting phase where we're really setting an intention of what it is that we want to manifest. And one of the things that I recommend, and there's like this journal that comes along so you can just follow everything and create like a vision board and just all of these goodies inside. And one of the things is like to really anchor into your intention, which is like finding ways to like bring it to life. So you can create, I've talked about like having like some sort of totem. Like I have these keys, sometimes I'll use a crystal and just kind of infuse my intention into the physical item. Maybe it's a vision board, just anything that you can like touch, something that you can keep with you. So like when you touch it, it's a reminder of what it is that you want to create. You're also consuming things that are in support of your intention. So for instance, if you want to buy a house, one of the things that I would create as a totem is maybe a keychain with like a pretty key on it, and get like a picture frame and maybe take pictures of houses that I like. And then that would be something that I can sit on my desk or by my nightstand. And it's something that I can look at all the time to always remind me of the thing that I want to create. So during the intention setting cycle, like we really focus on anchoring into your intention, as well as like outlining steps that you can take throughout the month, the week, to help you take steps towards it. Because it's not just about setting an intention or having a dream, it's also about making sure you're taking the action steps needed to see it come to fruition. And one of the things that I tell people whenever they're coming for any type of energy healing service is that you have to maintain your energy centers. It doesn't help to get it done once and then you go back to doing all the things that you were doing before. You haven't made any changes in your life. Like you have to continue ongoing treatment. You have to continue working on maintaining your energy. And these abundance code sessions are no different. It's something that you want to continuously build upon. So since I started doing these sessions with intention and aligning them with the energy of the moon, I also included some candle Reiki and just other elements to really help amplify the intention and the manifestation. Some of the things that participants have experienced are receiving money. They have gotten new clients, landed contracts, homes, and releasing a lot of things. Some people have been like repairing relationships with their families, and just seeing overall changes in themselves, how they're handling money, what they're doing with their money, and how they're treating themselves is changing overall. So it's not just about the monetary aspect of it. It's about how you're growing and evolving as you grow and evolve your relationship with money as well. So I created the Abundance Code Collective, and initially it was just going to be me doing these sessions the way that I have been doing them, and it has evolved. So I had this community called Healing Single Mothers. And inside I would do a master class, we would do a healing session and coaching calls. And there were all these different elements. And so I married these abundance code sessions with the content that I was creating in this community. And that is how the Abundance Code Collective was formed. I do have plans on like launching it live. It's currently like been beta testing the past few months. Hi, thank you so much for joining. But it will be launching live in October. And I'm going to start the membership price out at $44. And then the second time I open doors, it'll go up to $88. But really what I wanted to do is, because financial empowerment is so, so important. And this kind of stemmed out of different traumas that I had faced and experienced in life, where like having money would have been an amazing support and resource. And unfortunately, a lot of women, especially if, you know, you have been in any sort of toxic or unhealthy relationship. I was in an abusive relationship, and money was also a determining factor in so many different things. And so part of this was birthed out of the need for women to be financially empowered, to understand money, to know that they can have and make and spend and use and save money in a way that they understand it. And a lot of times we're not taught how to use money. One of my friends, she has two brothers, and it's her and her sister. Both of her brothers were doing amazingly well, like financially, while her and her sister were not. And it's like, you know, we have conversations like, well, why do you think that is? And this is also back in a time where, you know, the societal thought was like the men make the money. And so, you know, upbringings like that have done us a grave disservice in a world that, you know, we need money for everything, right? You're watching this on some sort of device. You had to pay for that, the internet, you know, your food, your clothes, your housing, the gas that you put in your car, everything. And so we also have a lot of stigmas around money. Money is evil. You know, you shouldn't have money, or you can only make a certain amount of money. And a lot of that stuff is starting to shift as we're seeing the world shift and turn. So I really wanted to shine a light on that, but also the aspect of setting intentions, setting goals, how to achieve your goals, getting in the right mindset to achieve those goals. A lot of it comes back to our mentality. What do we believe about ourselves and about our lives? And letting go of some of those stories that no longer serve us. I'll never forget, I was speaking at an event talking about self-love, and after my speech, this woman came up to me, and she told me she was in her 70s, and she was like, I never loved myself. And that was like so heartbreaking to hear that from an elder. And so that's an aspect of what we'll be talking about in the Abundance Code Collective as well. We're going to talk about money, mindset, manifesting, and love, because all of those things are important. And I'm sure there will be other topics in there as well. But I really wanted to create something to help people clear out things that are keeping them feeling stuck, feeling like they don't deserve, you know, the things that they desire, or where, you know, you're just dreaming about the life that you want to live, but you don't know how to get it, or you think it's only just something that you get to dream about. It's not something that you'll get to experience. And I know that is not true. I know that the things that we set our hearts and minds upon, we can absolutely have and manifest and make our reality. It's just getting access to the information. So I wanted to provide that, and then add in some energetic support, coaching support to really help you develop a healthy mindset so that you can really live the life that you desire and deserve. And that's what I call living abundantly ever after. So inside of the collective, we're going to focus on setting and achieving goals. There are going to be these amazing, I love to plan. I used to have so many planners. And the past year and a half, I was just like, there's no need for one right now. But I love planning. It is how I have been able to really change my life. A lot of the things that I'm sharing inside of the collective are things that have helped me manifest what I wanted. So I can't wait to share more about that. But so we will do a quarterly goal manifestation and alignment session. These will be live. We'll come together. You can plan out your goals, map out the steps that you need to take, and walk away with like a game plan to help you get where it is that you want to be in life, and really connect to your vision so that you stay on track. And I know planning sounds boring sometimes, but I promise it can be so much fun. Again, we're going to focus on mastering your mindset and your money, sharing different tools, resources, and things to help you shift from a mindset of lack to one of luxuriousness. I like to say thinking luxuriously, like really starting to change your thinking to think like, yes, like I can be this person, I can have these things to really, and I like the term thinking luxuriously instead of like thinking outside the box and think bigger, dream bigger, because it brings a different energy into like, well, how can I think luxuriously? So we also are going to talk about ways that you can activate your heart and level up your relationships, because next to money, relationships are super important as well. And they're vital. Everything in our lives is a relationship. Even the way that we connect with money, that's still a relationship. So you're going to learn tips that are going to save you from repeating past mistakes and really learn how to expand and open up your heart, not just for love, but to connect with yourself, for friendships, socializing, and of course, those romantic relationships that mean so much as well. We'll focus on self-love, making personal growth a priority so that it's just not something that you do, it's something that you're living, something that you are experiencing. So you get to benefit from coaching sessions, healing sessions, support. And really, it's about investing in yourself so that you can start to see a return on that investment, which is going to be the amazing changes that you get to see and experience in your life. You'll also get access to some discounts and exclusive content that will only be available inside of the collective. So I'm very, very excited about that. And there's a monthly collective abundance reading. I love reading. I have a ton of cards, tarot and oracle cards, and it's one of my favorite tools to use to really provide guidance and support. So there will be a monthly reading, and sometimes I'll do bonus readings. Each month there will be some sort of masterclass or workshop where you can learn something that's going to help you move forward in life. There will be a collective healing practice, guided meditation, tapping, or maybe we'll come together in a healing circle, or resources like journals to really help you clear your energy, stay focused, stay aligned, and find inner peace as you work towards your goals and dreams. I mentioned coaching calls, so there will be Abundance Code coaching calls where you can come, bring your questions. If you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling overwhelmed, you get access to me as your coach and spiritual guide as a member inside of the collective. And then you get to participate in the Abundance Code healing and manifestation sessions. So I talked about that a little bit at the start, where I started doing these sessions using Reiki, candles. I also create crystal grids, and it just sends energy to you, to your intention, to clear out stagnant energy and bring you into alignment, into the vibration of what it is that you desire to manifest. These have become some of my favorite things to do, and I love working with them. It's a very intuitive process, and so you get to benefit from that as well every month. So if you are focusing on one particular intention throughout several cycles, it's only going to continue to increase and help you move towards that goal even quicker. So I am so excited, and I can't wait to open doors to the Abundance Code Collective officially, but I just wanted to share what I have been working on, and I'm very excited and grateful to be able to support people in this way. So if you have any questions, let me know. You can click the link in my bio to check out more about the Abundance Code Collective. You can even sign up now, though it has not officially opened yet. And you would get access to the early bird rate of $44, which is an amazing deal. So I love you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Peace.